Good morning, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Iqbal and welcome back to another video. In the last video, we discussed what is food waste and how food waste works and etc. And today we're going to discuss the causes of food waste. So, have you ever noticed how much food is left behind after a huge big event like a wedding? Plates half full, dishes untouched, and trays of food that no one even tried. It feels normal because we see it so often. But if we stop and think about it, it's actually shocking. Food waste doesn't just happen randomly, there are real reasons behind it, and most of them come from our habits and our mindset. The truth is, we don't waste food because we want to. We waste it because we don't realize how our daily actions contribute to a much bigger problem. Every big action has a small step to be taken. So what's the causes? I will go through all of them, and there are many, not only one but many. One of the biggest causes of food waste is over preparation. This happens at a lot of weddings and large gatherings. People prepare extra food to make sure there's enough for everyone and also to show generosity and status. By what I mean status, every father who's getting their children married wants to keep more and more food on their wedding so that the person coming doesn't feel that यार उन्होंने सही नहीं किया, उन्होंने अच्छा खाना नहीं बनाया यार, बनाया वगैरह वगैरह. They want to be away from these kind of things. And at somewhat I agree with it, because if you were a father of your children, of your daughter, wouldn't you want to do the same thing? Yes, you would. So no one wants guests to feel like there is not enough food, so they cook more than needed. But the problem is, a large portion of that food is never eaten. It ends up being thrown away even though it's still perfectly fine. This habit has become a part of our Pakistani culture, and where food is supposed to be a very important aspect of Pakistan, we just don't care about it. Meanwhile, we should, because food खाना अल्लाह ताला की रहमत है और हमें इसका पूरा इस्तेमाल करना चाहिए. और and if you look at it, this is a very very big sin for Muslims. एक बहुत बड़ा गुनाह है. We shouldn't pour more than we need, and we shouldn't prepare more than we need. We should prepare more, but not that sufficient amount to show status. Showing status is also a very very sinful act in Islam. The second cause, the lack of awareness. Another major cause is lack of awareness, because many people simply don't understand how serious food waste actually is. When someone throws away a small amount of food, it doesn't feel like a big deal. But when millions of people do the same thing, it is actually a very, very big deal. Imagine Pakistan has a body of, I don't know, like 226 or 28 crores. Imagine if even half of them waste food. 14 crore. So every day, no, if you take 28 crores, there's a bare minimum, everyone at least wastes some. Okay, 20 crores. Even 20 crores waste food, you can imagine how many thousands of tons is produced every single day. People often don't think about the water, energy went into producing the food. Because of this lack of awareness, waste and energy that went into producing food are not considered anything. Food waste continues without anyone questioning it. If people truly understand the impact, their behavior would actually start to change. So, what's the third impact cause? I'm going to tell you four causes. I'm done with two. The first one was over preparation, and the second one was lack of awareness. What's the third one? Can anyone guess? Poor planning and habits. Food waste also happens because of our poor planning and everyday habits. At home, people often cook more than needed or buy more food than they can use. Sometimes leftovers are forgotten in the fridge and they go bad. In schools or restaurants, people take more food than they can finish. These actions may seem small, but they are very common. The issue is not that people are careless, it's that they are not thinking ahead of themselves. Simple planning. Simple planning is all we can do to save this, and us Pakistanis are not even doing that. Like smaller portions or stirring food properly, this can reduce a lot of food waste. But these habits are obviously often ignored by the careless Pakistani people. And the last and the least, system and culture. Another important cause of this is that lack of proper systems and culture mindset. In many places, there is no system. There is no system to collect and redistribute leftover food. I don't blame Pakistani people for this. Our government has not made any proper system to store food or to handle leftover food. Even if somebody wants to donate extra food, they may not know why and how and where to do it. At the same time, cultural habits play a big role. In some situations, wasting food is seen as a normal and or unavoidable. This mindset makes the problem even worse because the people won't feel don't feel responsible for it. So when we look at it, there are many other problems. So food waste isn't connected to just one problem, it is connected to many. It's a combination of many factors, and understanding these causes is the first step towards solving it. I hope you like this video. And food waste isn't just created because of one issue, it's created of many. We can make an impact together. Thank you.